So we are acquiring another piece of property where we're going to build a house. But at the farm, since the value of the farm is shooting way up, almost doubling, we're going to actually build another structure here on the farm too. But one of the things that we're definitely going to build too is, because we're keeping the farm, is a pallet doghouse. As you can see behind me, I have the pallets in the truck. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna show you where we're gonna put that. We got to clear some of that land right there to not only build the pallet doghouse, but also build a structure. Okay, getting ready to build a doghouse out of pallets. So I'm laying the tin down. If you had enough blocks, it'd be good to lay blocks down. But I just want to give this wood enough life as it can get without rotting. So, because this is supposed to be a permanent thing here, this doghouse. So, yep, getting started now. Now, you want to make sure it's level. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people build doghouses, and I've seen them not use levels. If you're going to build something, build it right. Make sure it's leveled. Okay, not all screws are created equal. This is the 8-inch structural wood screw that I'm going to be using, and because it's just a doghouse, I'm actually going to be using the smaller ones here. If I was building a bigger building, I would definitely go for a bigger diameter screw, maybe even bolts. It just depends, a mixture of the two. But this is going to work just fine for the doghouse. I'm going to screw in and bolt all the corners down with these types of screws before I get into using the other screws. Okay, so I got to cut this pallet over here down the size to fit into the area that's over there. So 2 foot 3 inches. This is my Cobalt circular saw, and it's a damn good one. Never had an issue with this saw. I really love this saw, and that blade is awesome. Okay, so I got the basic structure coming together using old pallets. They're not all created the same, so you're going to have some imperfections within the pallets when you're building a pallet doghouse. But of course, this is going to be the dog area right here, and this is going to be a porch for the dogs. So it's coming together. Still a lot of work to do. Okay, so I'm using 3 landscape timbers on top for the roof. And yeah, so I got 3 sides up already. I'm gonna screw down the landscape timbers with them. Well, we'll see. I'm about out of 8-inch structure screws, so we'll have to see what I'm gonna use. Maybe 3-inch screws. Okay, has some old sheets of building material out here at the farm, so use that scrap for roofing. Use landscape timbers, and I actually use fence pickets between the landscape timbers and that metal roofing. So now I got to do the floor. So essentially, I'm trying to show you how you can build a doghouse with 90% of the materials free and just use things around your home, right? But I'm going to use fence pickets for the flooring. So let's take a look. Okay, so this is the fence pickets I'm going to use. However, I'm going to be 1 short. But that's okay, because I'm going to take some wood. I don't think I got any 1x, so I'm going to figure that out real quick, what I'm going to do. Let me figure that out. Okay, so I ran out of screws. So I'm going to have to go pick up more screws, because I'm only got long screws now, and that's not good for putting up the siding. But what I'm doing, if you look, is I've put in pickets for the flooring. I'm going to need, for this little slot right here, I believe that's 3 inches wide, it looks to me. Maybe more, I don't know. But measure that and get that filled up. And I'm putting siding on there now. but I ran out of screws. So this is the siding. This is going to be tin siding, and I'm going to have something else up here kind of filling it in up top. So I'm going to put trim work on there too with the tin. But I've got long screws holding that one in for now. I'm going to have to obviously go get shorter screws. Yeah, I'm going to need probably, let's see, yeah, probably an 1.25 inches, 1.5 screws for what I'm doing for the rest of the siding. And then the trim work's going to need 2-inch screws. So anyway, as far as how to build a pallet doghouse, this is something that can be built in less than 1.5 hours actually. Doesn't take that long. Probably an hour, but it's going to take me longer because I don't have the screws. Anyway, pallet doghouse. Okay, so got the front on right here, part of the front anyway. Obviously I'm going to put like a little drop down about halfway there so the dogs can get in and not have rain come in. But they're pretty good right now because they're under a tree and they have a roof. So the only spot that they were really going to be able to get rain in would have been here, and I've already taken care of that little problem. So it is summertime out here, hot summertime, and so still got work to do here. And because it's so damn hot, I'm probably going to leave a couple of these sides open and just tin them halfway down, tin them halfway all the way around down, except for that one side where rain can definitely get in. I did have to use some older boards for the decking there, and I'm using scraps, so I didn't have the best of scraps here to use, but that's the farmer's way. You use what you got, right? So this is the doghouse, pallet doghouse. We're going to be leaving for now, head back to the other house, and next time I come back up, I'm going to tin at least just halfway around and finish it. So I'd say it's 90% done right now. You get a good idea on what it's going to look like. So yeah, nice little, and this right here, was supposed to be like a little porch area for them too. Throw a pallet down, put some braces up there, poles or whatever, and so yeah, that is a huge pallet doghouse.